so. Love me tender, love me true. All my dreams fulfilled. For my darling, I love you, and I always will. Love me tender, love me dear. Tell me you are mine. I'll be yours through all the years, till the end of time. Love me tender, love me true. All my dreams fulfilled. For my darling, I love you, and I always will. Love me tender, love me true. All my dreams fulfilled. For my darling, I love you, and I always will. Always will. Always will.
Woohoo! What a beautiful way to get the morning started.
Lovely.
That was the lovely vocals.
Angelise, who is our jazz vocalist. How are you?
Good morning.
Good morning.
I don't think people know how difficult it is to sound so beautiful so early in the morning.
And on live, she was setting up before we cut in, and you know, she had to make sure that the sound was good, that the voice intervals were good, everything audio was balancing. That is difficult. I salute you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, well, let's talk about you and your music career and performing jazz in Belize.
Yes.
Angelise,
Yes.
tell us where this all got started.
Well, jazz is something that I've been exposed to from a very young age. I mean, my background, I come from a family of musicians.
That's right.
And, you know, my dad is a saxophone player, and that's where it all started. It was a child hearing him practice or rehearse jazz music. That's where my love for jazz started. And then, you know, as I got older, I learned to appreciate jazz even more. Like when I, for example, when I go to a really upscale restaurant, you know, you're there and you just hear jazz. It's like, oh my God, it's like, oh, you're just being taken to like another era. So it's just amazing. And one of the things that I really would want to see in Belize is that we kind of appreciate jazz a little more, even the younger generations, because it seems like people associate jazz with older people, or I don't want to say, you know, that it's like white people kind of music.
It's foreign. That it's foreign in some way. Yeah,
It's foreign, but it's not white people music.
No, because it started out with, you know, in those days it was the, you know, people of color that you know, they're the ones that they were singing the jazz in these clubs. You know, of course it had a bad rep at the time because, you know, we had like drug dealers owning these clubs, but that was how people were surviving.
Yeah.
And so when it took on to you know, the upper class, as they referred to it back then, that's when it started to become an acceptable, classy type of music. But it's really a part of our culture as people of color. So I would hope that we would enjoy, Belizeans would embrace it, It's fine. I always say there's a time for everything, we have, we have our soca and, reggae, but, give jazz a little chance, you have that romantic night or
Soulful. That's how I find jazz. It's just
right.
soulful, whether it's upbeat, and I know they're very specific terminologies,
Yes.
but whether it's more upbeat or whether it's slowed down, there's just a feeling that you get.
Right.
And I do think there is a growing appreciation. I want to say maybe the Belize Jazz Festival
Yes.
started to plant
Yes.
some roots
Mm-hmm.
as they had their jazz sessions. But to be a solo vocalist in Belize, I mean, and keep on, I know you've been doing this for quite a while, but to keep on pushing and keep on promoting and seeing that growing appreciation, what's that like for you?
Well, it's, it can be a little, or let me say, it's my passion that keeps me going. I love to sing. I'm so happy that I'm in a place where I can, even though I have a full-time job,
Yeah.
I have a little tourism background.
Working artist.
Right, so I'm happy that I'm able to merge the two and just do it. And I always believe like in work-life balance. Like
Yeah.
I sometimes when I travel, like Canada, for example, I'm amazed to see when you go to these restaurants or these pubs, you see people, dressed up in business suit. They look like bankers, and I'm
Yeah.
like, they're actually playing music.
Yeah.
And so I had a friend that used to, he lived there, and I was like, why do these musicians look like bankers and all these people? And they're like, that's because they are. So this is what they do as part of their work-life balance. And I'm like, oh, I would love to see more of that in Belize,
Yeah.
So that's one of the things that I'm a big advocate for
Yeah,
that kind
yeah,
of thing.
and we can see that this morning. Looking
Yes.
very lovely.
Thank
No,
you.
it's a part of what we absorb. We hear the music, we take in the look. Usually there's an ambience that matches it as well. Is this all a part of what we can expect at the virtual
Yes.
concert?
Yes, we do have, oh my goodness, you have to tune in, and it is gonna be aired through Digi's Facebook page also.
Okay.
So my page, Angelise, Facebook, that Angelise, and there will also be on Digi
Nice.
as well, because they're one of our partners in
Okay.
this.
So tell us about putting together this show.
Well, it was my vision, it was my dream to do something different in Belize. I mean, at least from my time being, on this earth, I have not seen it done in Belize where you have a virtual event and people would order in special items, like your grazing board, because
Yeah.
that's what I'm doing, collaborating with these small businesses. And I have a real soft spot for our small businesses, because when I listen to their stories, it's the stories that you hear.
Yeah.
It's so inspiring how they come about. So I'm collaborating with I Love Grazing Boards. So
Oh,
you can get your
yeah.
grazing boards. You can order it now. Don't wait until the show. Order, because people
Yeah.
are, you want to be able to get that.
That's true. I got to call her. We've had her on the show before, so let me I got to make
Yes.
sure I get a little special space.
And then we have Sangria Mia, we have Candles by Kate, and these are all like locally made products that they're luxury products. And then we have, like, for example, like with the prizes, we have Emilio Pereira. He's donating 2 of his designer bags that are handmade. I looked at that and I was
Look
like, oh
at
my God.
that. There
Yes.
it is up on the screen.
Yes.
Amazingly
They're beautiful,
talented.
yes.
Yeah. I love that. You're going full-fledged with the theme of Belizean entrepreneurs.
Yes.
And the setup for your vocals, you're singing, are you taking requests? Do you have your music set up? Do you have your song list set up? How is that going to flow?
Okay, that's a very interesting question. Again, I love my team at Kalo Studios. These guys, Andre, Jonathan, oh my God, the energy, because I work with energy, right? Oh my goodness. So we were thinking and said, okay, we're gonna arrange the flow of the song, of all these songs based on the tempo. And I was like, I think let's do energy. So Jonathan is like, no, let's do intimacy. It's like, I don't want to say the word love making on TV, but it's gonna be like,
It's about love.
yeah, it's about love. So we're gonna build you up to
Yeah.
that point.
Oh, all
So
right. So
that's-
there's a specific pacing that
Yes.
is that's going to be implemented
And
in
which
the
which
show.
flows really well with the entire genre of jazz because you have so many different
Yeah.
genres within the genre of jazz.
Yeah.
So that's,
Yes.
I'm excited to see.
I'm excited.
So since you from the point of reaching out to some of these businesses, it means that you have to tell people about what you're doing, why you think Belizeans are going to tune in. What's been the response? I mean, I'm sure there are some people who are like, jazz, are you sure?
Actually, I am so amazed. I'm fascinated because people are so excited. The girl that was doing my makeup, for example, when I did a makeup for a show, and she was like, "Wow, I'm so into jazz," and she's very young.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of people. It's there, but I guess there's not the avenue for it. So I want to change that.
You will, especially if you sounded like the way you sound this morning. Yeah. What's your favorite? I mean, is there something that you just absolutely look forward, love to perform?
I am a person of soul. Like, I love to connect. Any song that that makes me connect with my audience. But I also love songs that are playful. Because it kind of goes with
You
my
get the personality.
Yes, it matches perfect with my personality. I know a lot of people in a professional setting would see me more, in a different light. Let's just say that. But when it comes to jazz, when I'm in my element, that's my playful side that I would just bring out,
Yeah.
So it's usually music that brings that out.
Like what song? What's a playful song that
One
you
of
could
my
tell us about?
song is Honeybee, Honeysuckle Rose. It's just about a woman just like singing how she's like proud that she has this this honeysuckle rose, this flower, and you have like every honeybee, they want to be up, they want some of this, honeysuckle
Some
rose.
of the honey from the honeysuckle rose.
I mean, yeah.
So it's very flirtatious.
Yes,
Yeah.
flirtatious, but in a tasteful way. Songs like Misty.
Oh,
I
yeah.
get misty. Look at me. I am helpless as a kitten up a tree.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's just like when you touch me, I get misty. You understand? It's tastefully done.
Yeah.
And that's what I love about jazz. It's just a beautiful expression of things that we would say in
Yeah.
everyday terms, or
Yeah.
express at least.
The language of jazz is very
The
different.
language,
Yeah.
yes. And that's what fascinates me about it.
Have
Can
you?
I just say, I feel like you talking about jazz music, all of you lights up. Like the love you have and the passion you have when you're talking about your songs, what you like
Thank
to
you.
perform.
Yes.
And that's passion coming through.
Thank you.
What's the idea in getting other people on board? I mean, they may love it and they don't even know yet.
Yeah.
Yes. Other people as in,
Other singers, maybe some people who maybe
musicians.
Jazz
musicians.
bands.
Thank you.
Yes.
Bands.
I'm glad you asked that, and I just want every musician out there to know it is my dream to have live musicians, but as we come as a team, we have wonderful energies. I hope that there's a bass player out there, the upright bass,
Yeah.
A trio, a quartet. It's my dream for us to be in studio and just take songs, even songs that are popular to other people, and just recreate something using all our energies. That's my dream, my vision. When I look at I saw the movie with Aretha, and I saw how when she was in studio, how all this came about. I was like, oh my God, that's exactly what I want. Just all the creative energies, and we create something new. I do have my original songs that I plan to release at some point also.
Nice.
So, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I wanted to also commend you for it because you are a solo. You're the first jazz solo vocalist that I've met. But I have met people that are into jazz and they have their little jazz bands. I think the University of Belize has a jazz band club.
They do.
Yes, so it's. I think I'm seeing that jazz culture, that jazz
Yes.
community emerging slowly but surely. So, I feel like your promotion is going to expand that a little
Yes.
bit. And I really just love the entire look of jazz, and it goes very well with your flyer promotion.
Thank you.
Yes.
Dark, sultry.
Yes, very much like what you're wearing, all down to your shoes.
Hey, come on now. We got to get sexy. All right. So, February 12th, this Saturday. People can tune in. It's going to be live on Facebook. I should ask, is it going to be live or have you recorded the session already?
It's going to be semi-live.
Okay.
So it's going to be semi-live. Yes.
Some are recorded, some
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
We had to do that because the world of technology can be
Oh,
very. I mean,
Yeah.
So yes.
And how long is the show?
It's gonna be about an hour, maybe an hour 15 minutes.
Yeah.
It all depends on how the flow of things.
Okay.
But since we have you here, we also know that we have some giveaways.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Do.
So what will you be giving away to our viewers this morning?
So I have 2 tickets, and so these tickets are normally given when you purchase from our collaborators. I Love Raising Boards, Sangria Mia, Candles by Kay, Emilio Pereira, Sweetheart Studios, because they're actually designing an earring for me also to wear on the night.
Okay.
Yes, they make these are all local artisans,
Yeah.
So once you buy from them, every $25 you spend with them, you get one of these same tickets. And then on the ticket is where you are going to scan. There's a QR code. You submit your entry online. It's not writing out names. You submit your entry online, and then you get a confirmation, and you're in, and we do the raffle live.
And the prize?
Prizes, oh my God, there are tons of them, but I'll name a few. So we have Emilio Pereira giving away 2 bags, 2 of his artisan bags. Then we have the Elysian, Sunset Carib,
Quite
Costa
a bit
Blue.
of staycations.
Yes, so these are great prizes. These are just some of them that we have that we're going to be giving away on the show.
Okay.
But do you have any giveaways for our audience this morning?
2 tickets.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's 2
Two
chances.
raffle
2
tickets
raffle tickets.
Yes.
to be able to win one
Yes.
of these fantastic prizes. And these are going to be selected the night of the
The
concert.
night of the show, yes.
Okay, so if you would like to be the winner of one of 2 of these fabulous raffle tickets, head on over to Open Your Eyes BZ on our Facebook page and answer 2 questions. So the first question
Go ahead.
is, name one of the small businesses that has partnered with you for the event. So name one. She's mentioned quite a few, but you only have to name one small business that she has partnered with. And the second question is, what is one of Angelique's favorite songs to perform? So that is, were you paying attention? Kind of question. So the first question is, which small business has she partnered with for the event? And which is one of her favorite songs to perform? And of course, the first 2 persons that answer correctly wins a ticket each. So good luck, viewers.
All right. So remember, once again, you got to comment in the live stream of Open Your Eyes BZ. So for somebody who has never been to a jazz concert, maybe they don't know that they've heard jazz music before, what would you say to them as to what expectations they should have on Saturday night when they click that link and tune into the show?
One, just have an open mind. Have fun, because we're going to have tons of fun. And what I've done is I've tried to incorporate a few popular songs, but in jazz.
Okay.
So songs that, for our culture, we talk about jazz standards. People wouldn't even know what that song is. I perform in front of tourists and they're singing the songs with me.
Yeah.
But Belize, I can't do it. Well, for some people might not know some of these songs. So I tried to put songs that are familiar.
Yeah.
But, you know, jazz, soul
But in
kind
jazz
of thing.
style,
In
yeah.
jazz style, yes.
But you know, I hear you say that, but there's so many like famous songs that we don't even know are
That's right.
associated with jazz. Like you have Sade, B.B. King, Aretha Franklin, and people are singing it, but they don't know that it's
Yes.
that it's jazz.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So your big show is, and you also do solo performances. Like people have you perform at different events as well.
Yes, it's right now, I'm just solo right now, but I really want to work with a group, you know.
She's
Jazz
looking for a
group.
band.
All right. Maybe you need to go to UB. I had
Yes.
no idea UB had a jazz club.
we had a jazz
Yes.
club, and they're wonderful as well, and they have amazing vocalists that are trying. Yes.
Yes.
All right. Well, Angeles, it has been lovely to have you here, having
Thank
some
you.
beautiful music to start our morning. Perfect weekend for you to have your concert, and I love the collaboration with the small businesses.
Thank you so much.
So the show is going to be on your Facebook page, facebook.com/Angelis, and it'll also be live on Digi, so people can watch it on either one of those platforms, and it starts at 8 on Saturday night.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, and we're excited. I'll tune in.
All right. And with that, we're going to go ahead and take a break, and when we come back, we'll let you know who the winners of our giveaway are. That's coming up in a few.